Actually, it's hard to put into words what starvation feels like in Gaza, because for the dozens of people who are currently dying of hunger, we are talking about around 4 people who have died only this morning of hunger, including 2 children. For them, it's not just the emptiness of their stomach, but also the feeling that they are trapped in a body that is slowly shutting down, not because of only the lack of medical treatment or the thousands of airstrikes that have been shaking their city, or because of the artillery shelling that is relentless, etc., but simply because they could not secure the bare minimum of calories a human needs to stay alive. That's it. That's why they are dying, because they could not secure food. And it's not about craving. I can assume that most Gazans now do not actually crave food in the meaning of craving food, but in the beginning, yes, we used to crave food. We used to scroll through social media to view photos, zoom in, zoom out, sometimes also revisit old memories and old photos on our phones to just view the photos of food and contemplate the details of the meals, etc. But now, I guess in this stage, we have moved past that. We are only thinking of any meal that could keep us alive. That's it. For the vast majority of Palestinian families now in Gaza, the lucky ones actually, they only survive on 1 meal a day. And when we say a meal, it's usually a small bowl actually of lentil soup that actually just could keep them alive. Some families I know also boil water with some peppers, and that's it. They use it as a soup for their children, just to give them something to eat through the day. That's it. But it's not just the feeling of hunger, it's the shame actually. The psychological toll among the parents who once took pride in providing for their families and children, etc., and now they are actually skipping meals only to allow their children to eat more or a bigger portion of food. One man I know, I have actually met a few days ago, he told me literally he had escaped his home. He ran out because of the cries of his children crying for food. He could not provide them with dinner. He could not secure 1 meal for the day. So he just chose to run out of the house. That's it. Starvation has actually affected every single person in Gaza, including and especially doctors and first responders, as well as journalists who are expected to exert much more energy to do their jobs. For example, journalists who are expected to report on the ground and report on the starvation are themselves starved. They could not find anything to eat. Many of them head out to work without having dinner or without having lunch, etc. And it's exhausting on so many levels, because even at work, all you can think about is how I can secure lunch, how I can secure the next meal. You are consumed with the thought that you have to secure the next meal and you cannot. I think it wears every person down in Gaza, emotionally, physically, psychologically, on every single level.